we'll check out what this Louis Vuitton Nano bag fits and the quality issues it has. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. Some of you might have already been waiting for this video. It took me quite some time until now to come up with part 3 on the Lagoon colored Mother's Day 2023 Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy in empreinte leather, because I needed some time to make up my mind and to process. Because unfortunately the bag I got comes with quite some quality issues. Yet again! If you haven't seen part 1 where I share my thoughts if I should go for that bag and why not, or part 2, the actual unboxing, and where the first disappointment started to pop up because I noticed quite some flaws and poor quality. Of course, both of these videos are linked for you down in the description box, and if you consider getting that bag, I would recommend you to watch them as well. Maybe that will help you with your decision and will help you what to check once you receive that bag. Some of you spotted that Nano Speedy sitting on the shelf in my background as well as the Louis Vuitton box in my last video and assumed that this means I will keep it, when actually it was just sitting there because it is kind of a safe spot and I do have 30 days to return to Louis Vuitton, and I just wanted to take my time to be sure with my decision, and I wanted to take my time as well to prepare this video. And I know for sure that I don't want to keep this exact bag. I will put the shoulder strap away for now because we don't have to talk about that piece. That piece is perfect. It doesn't have any flaws. At least I didn't spot any. So in this video here we are going to have a look at a quick what fits to give you a better idea of the size and capacity of that nano bag, and then look at all the quality issues that I found in detail, and finish with my decision if I will try to exchange that bag and order it a second time or leave it behind for good. Because I definitely won't keep a tiny, faulty, crooked, dented bag for €1,500 and $1,900 for all my American viewers out there. Let's start with the what fits. The opening of the Nano Speedy is on the smaller side. If we grab a mini pochette real quick for a small comparison, we see that they are kinda similar in length, but of course there is a huge difference in width. So I can't wait to show you what actually fits that small beauty. Let's start with a phone. This is a Xiaomi 11. Because I'm filming on my iPhone right now, but I have tested it out with the iPhone 14 as well, which does fit without a problem, and a case on as well. So when we slide in the phone, we see there still is plenty of room, and I'm actually able to fit a Louis Vuitton zippy wallet next to the phone. And we still have room for car keys, AirPods, and a lipstick. And there still is some room for small bits and pieces. Let's see if we can fit the pochette clé. No. Well, yes, we could, if we squeeze it in a little bit. And it does still close, and that this is closing somewhat tough is not because the bag is stuffed so much, but because of the faulty zipper. So let's unzip real quick. And probably when going for such a tiny Nano Speedy, most people wouldn't go for a full-size zippy wallet, but maybe go for a card holder instead. I stuffed this one with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards and some cash in the middle, so it's actually packed. And when we use that one in the bag with the pochette clé and a phone and keys, there is still plenty of room for other bits and pieces, and it is more spacey and roomy than I would have expected it to be. I have to admit here that I was very pleasantly surprised how much this tiny bag can hold. It is a nano micro bag, but it is more spacious than I had expected it to be. Even though In width, it is very similar to the mini pochette. In depth, of course, it is way wider, and therefore it can hold way more. A phone, my keys, and even a wallet. I think it's safe to say that this could work as a small everyday bag that definitely can hold all the essentials. Or did I miss anything that you need to carry on a regular basis? I know that some do not even carry their phone in their pockets. And if you don't carry your phone, you have even some more room in that bag. The only downside to that size is that it's not that easy access. You have to maneuver your items in and out, especially bigger pieces like a phone or a wallet. So that this bag probably wouldn't be the best decision for occasions where you have to get your items in and out a lot. But that's a con I absolutely would be willing to live with for this stunning beauty. What I'm not accepting at this price point though are the quality issues and flaws that I already teased at the end of my last video on that bag. And some of you were that eagle-eyed to spot them themselves even before I mentioned. And most of you were very encouraging that I'm not just crazy and overreacting and super fuzzy, but that this is not acceptable. The moment I unboxed the bag, I didn't spot the flaws immediately. Probably because I was so blinded by that stunning color and I was excited and overwhelmed maybe a little bit. But when I edited the unboxing video and when I filmed some more detailed clips to show you the bag from different angles and in different light setups, I finally noticed, and I definitely can't unsee them anymore. And I think most of you were able to spot the flaws in the detailed shots as well, which I only filmed and had after I had filmed the initial unboxing. So maybe that explains as well why it took me a little while to realize what's wrong with that bag. Now I can't unsee them and they literally jump in my face in every scene of that bag. Even right now, you might think, oh, what's wrong with the bag? I can't see it. Well, I see it right now in that little viewfinder as well. But we'll come to that in a second. So what are these flaws and quality issues? You might have been able to already guess in the little what fits part that this zipper is not running smooth. And I already mentioned in my last video that to me it somehow looks somewhat wonky and bubbly and not sewed in perfectly. And I mentioned in the first unboxing as well that the zipper doesn't run as smooth as you would expect it on a $2,000 bag. But I wasn't connecting the dots right away. That probably this zipper is not running as smoothly and easily because it is sewed in unevenly. And this flaw then is not just a visible flaw, it actually affects the functionality of that bag. I said in my initial video that probably the zipper will get somewhat smoother and easier to use if the bag is used more frequently. But when it is sewed in crooked, it probably won't get better over time, it possibly will get even worse. Is this how a luxury high-end zipper should close? I don't think so. Then, where is it? We have a noticeable indentation, and I of course will film close-ups for you, in the left corner of that bag. And yes, depending on how the light hits and the angle, it is more or less visible. But there are angles when it is very visible, and this dent definitely is there. I don't know if the leather is sewed in unevenly in this corner, or some kind of hit gave the bag that indentation, because actually the bag arrived sliding around in that box and one corner was not even fully covered anymore with the dust bag. I can't tell for sure if it possibly has been the same corner. When I rewatched the footage of the unboxing, I actually do think it was the opposite side that sticked out of the dust bag. So I think this did not happen during shipping, but that this bag was actually manufactured with a dented corner. An indentation is something that I would be absolutely fine with on a pre-loved bag. If it was something that happened to the bag over time by use, and if it was possibly considered for the pricing as well. But when ordering a brand new luxury bag, sorry, this is unacceptable to me. To top it all, the icing on the quality issue cake, the handles on that Nano Speedy are sewed on completely crooked. At least on one side, and to make it even better, it's the good side where the monogram LV is facing the right direction. It is not that easy for me to explain. I will try it with close-ups once again, but these little silver hardware pieces, they are sticking into different directions. They are uneven. And this handle it cannot even lay down. Can you see that? On this side, everything with the handle is fine. It's laying down flat. On this side, when you try to lay down the handle, it cannot. There is a space in between, because this metal part is crooked. It cannot lay down. When you check out these pieces with a ruler, which I did, they are not on the same height as well. One of you even asked me if the handles might have a different length because they somehow look very crooked and asymmetrical. The most concerning part to me is that these silver parts point in different directions and that this cannot lay down flat. And when you hold it, it's crooked all over. It's not that easy for me to describe my problem with the handles, especially since I'm lacking the right vocabulary for these metal pieces, for example. I hope you can see and you know what I'm talking about. And I think if you once spotted what I'm talking about, there's no way to unsee it. When I hold it up, it's uneven, it's crooked. I know and I understand that it is more difficult to work precisely on smaller items, on a nano bag. And therefore there might be small irregulations. But this bag for €1,500, $1,900, does not just have an uneven, bubbly zipper that doesn't work very well. It does not just have an indentation on one corner where it looks as if someone bumped into something and pushed the leather in by heavy use. It as well has crooked handles that point in different directions and where one cannot even lay down flat. So now we come to a question that has been on my mind for a while. Why are luxury brands like Louis Vuitton experiencing these quality issues over and over again? Are we as luxury lovers allowing these shortcomings to slip by us simply because we are blinded by the allure of luxury? You see, luxury isn't just about the name or a price tag. It's about the experience as well, especially when buying brand new from the boutique or brand new online, when not going the pre-loved route. It's about the quality. It's about the feeling of owning and using something that has been meticulously crafted, where every detail has been considered and perfected. We purchase a luxury item. We are investing in a promise of superior quality and craftsmanship as well. At least it used to be like that. That was what got me into luxury and grew my love for luxury handbags. But when that promise isn't delivered anymore, when we're faced with faulty zippers and noticeable dents and crooked handles, it becomes majorly disappointing and it raises concerns. Are luxury brands nowadays just relying too much on their name and reputation and not enough on maintaining the high quality standards that won us over for these brands in the first place? As lovers of luxury, I think we need to demand more. We need to ensure that the quality of these products that we're investing our hard-earned money on matches the prestige of the brand we're buying from. Yes, we're enchanted by luxury, but that doesn't mean we should overlook quality issues that compromise the experience and the value of these pieces. So I will send back that Nano Louis Vuitton Speedy, even though I absolutely love the color and the capacity positively surprised me. But this bag definitely doesn't hold up to what I'm expecting from a brand like Louis Vuitton. And for the luxury price point I paid. All my past orders from Louis Vuitton have been disappointments. All of them. And I'm honestly so over it. I don't want to return that bag and order a second one, whilst they keep my money for both bags and I have to wait until they fully proceeded it to get my money back on that first faulty one, because they don't offer a proper exchange. I don't want to give them a second chance to disappoint me once more, possibly with even worse quality. Because yes, that has happened to me before. I ordered one faulty Louis Vuitton bag for a second one and then got one that was even worse. It has come to a point where it is absolutely ridiculous to me. The price on such a small bag is ridiculous to begin with. But that's what we as luxury lovers are willing to accept. But when you then get faulty goods over and over again that don't even match any luxury quality anymore, there's no other option for me than to return it. And I just don't want to have to order twice to get a bag that has decent quality at a brand like Louis Vuitton. I will return that bag I do it with a small hope that when the returns keep rising and maybe the orders will get down, that luxury brands like Louis Vuitton will strive again for the excellence that they were known for, and that they never take for granted the trust and passion we as customers have for their products, or used to have. I think it is an insult. This bag even passed the quality control and has been handed out to a customer. Because this is not Zara. And this is not a 50 euro bag. 1,500 euro. And there are 3 flaws. One that is even affecting the functionality. Sorry for that little rant. That's it for today's video. Let's continue the conversation down in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this issue. Do you think I'm overreacting? Have you experienced bad quality at luxury design houses yourself? Remember, luxury is not just a brand. It's about quality and experience too. And neither nor was good here. Let's keep holding these luxury brands accountable. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Stay luxurious, mindful, and above all, don't settle for less. Bye! And if you don't put a phone, you have some more spare room to fill of these products. We need to ensure that hold on, I need my Speedy, not Speedy, my mini pochette.